Hey, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, and you're looking for the best MYGA annuity rates. Let's get to the short answer because that's why you clicked the video, right? Don't keep talking, Stan, just give me the answer. Best MYGA rates, you can find them in two places, stantheannuityman.com or MYGA.direct. And MYGA.direct is MYGA period direct, not DOT direct, MYGA period direct. And both of those will have live feeds of the best MYGA fixed rate annuity rates in the country. And you can filter it by the state that you live in, the state of residence. But with that short answer, that doesn't mean you go away, so hold, get your hand off that mouse, my friend, because I'm going to give you this book, the MYGA Owner's Manual, if you hang in there with me. And I'm going to go through a couple things on MYGAs that you need to know so you can shop efficiently. So there's going to be a really neat music intro when I point at the camera, and then I'm going to magically reappear and we're going to talk about MYGAs. Okay, so we're going to do whiteboard stuff. I love whiteboard stuff because I'm an edutainer. What is that? Educator, entertainer, edutainer. I'm licensed in all 50 states, but I am the best educator out here on annuities because people have no idea what annuities are. Most people hate annuities, right? Which is crazy because annuities are contracts. So let's talk about MYGAs. I'm going to walk to the whiteboard slowly. All right, here we go. Here's a MYGA. So you say, Stan, I know what a MYGA is. Get to the point. Hang in there with me. And there's a CD. They're the same product. The MYGA is the annuity industry's version of a CD. So they both have a guaranteed percentage that they pay for a specific period of time, right? What makes one better than the other? Well, CDs are backed by the FDIC. MYGAs are backed by state guarantee funds, and here's the site you need to go to find yours, NOLHGA.com. In my opinion, FDIC is the best coverage because F stands for federal. F stands for they're going to tax your rear end to get the money if they need it, right? But here's the National Association of Life and Health Guarantee Associations or something, National Organization of Life and Health Guarantee Association. You can find out what your coverage is per state. The other thing too is in a non-IRA setting, non-IRA, this percentage grows tax deferred. And that's what separates CDs from MYGAs. Inside of an IRA, it's the same thing. You're just going to get a guaranteed interest rate. Inside of an IRA, any money coming out is taxed at ordinary income level, so you're buying for the guarantee. But outside of an IRA, in a non-qualified account, this percentage grows tax deferred. Now that's fantastic. You do have to pay taxes when you take the money out, but a lot of people just want a guaranteed interest rate. They want no annual fees. They just want the best rate out there for a specific situation, and they don't want to pay taxes with their non-qualified money. MYGAs are the way to go. Now, when I come back, after I sharpen this pen up a little bit, we're going to talk about how to look at MYGAs and how to possibly ladder a fixed rate portfolio. All right, so let's talk about a fixed rate portfolio. This is actually based on a client that called in the other day, and he had a lot of money. He had actually $500,000 that he wanted to put into CDs or MYGAs. He couldn't decide which ones. And I don't sell CDs. Stan the Annuity Man, not Stan the CD Man. I hope there's not a person like that out there. Anyway, Stan the Annuity Man. I don't sell CDs, but CDs are great products. So what we did, so here's his $500,000, and this might be you at a lower or higher level. But I'm going to do this just so you get the concept. So here's what I told him, because nobody can time rates, right? Nod your head. Nobody can time them. So the best thing to do is A, not lock in long term, right? But B, ladder the portfolio. So we were going to do a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year. So what does that mean? What that means is you're going to have money maturing and coming due every year starting at year 1, which is good because then we can transfer to hopefully a higher rate. Now, the reality of CDs and MYGAs is that CDs have the highest rates out there for the shorter term. So what we did is we did $100,000 1 year CD because it beat everything the MYGAs had out there. And then we did $100,000 in a CD, and I told him to go to bankrate.com, bankrate.com. No, I don't get paid from them. They should pay me because I send them a lot of business. But that's the best place to shop for CDs, stantheannuityman.com for MYGAs. And then what we did is we did $100,000 in a MYGA with company A, and then we had $100,000 in a MYGA with company B, that's MYGA, and then we did $100,000 in a MYGA with company C. Now, why did I put company B and company C? The reason is, under the state guarantee fund limits, they back policies per company, per owner. So if you're with company A and company B and company C, and within his state there was a $250,000 limit on the state guarantee fund, then all three of these were covered under the state guarantee fund, and then the two CDs were covered under FDIC, right? So what did I do? I said, hey, let's ladder the portfolio. We're not going to time rates. You've got protection FDIC on both the CDs. You got state guarantee funds protection on the MYGAs. And then you've laddered the portfolio where you have a rate, a guarantee rate for all of these, but it's a combination CD and MYGA. And that's a way, when you're looking at MYGA rates, you might want to look at laddering the portfolio. And if so, it might be a combination of CDs and MYGAs, or it might be just MYGAs. Okay, so you get MYGAs, you're looking for the best MYGA rates. Now, the question that you have in your brain is, I need to know more, Stan. Of course you do. Now, I've done a video right there, Multi-Year Guaranteed Annuity definition, which explains the product in full. And in combination of you watching this video, you watching that video, you getting my books, going to the site, either MYGA.direct or stantheannuityman.com. You can get the best rates out there, and if you want to buy a MYGA, you certainly can use us to facilitate that. We'd love to have you as a client. So, a couple things before we leave. Click the subscribe button. I put these videos out every day, Monday through Friday. I know that's hard to believe, but I'm a very busy dude trying to educate the public on annuities. And also, too, to get the book, either go to my site or you can click the Show More button underneath that subscribe button. There'll be a drop down. You'll see a link to a landing page to fill out your physical mailing address, and we'll ship you those books. See you next time.